Bitcoin has been hard to trade and also hard to predict. And right now, it is actually bumping. We are getting a bounce. Right now, we have hit 85, 84. We faked out the lows. And right now, we are getting higher, back above 87K. We're essentially just range bound for the past, I'd say, maybe 2 or 3 days. But also, on the bigger picture, it's quite ranging for the past, I'd say, a month or so. So let's quite jump into the chart, find ourselves a bit of trades, and take them if we get the chance to. Because as you can see, Bitcoin is right back at 87.9, close to 88K. As you can see, we basically what happened yesterday, regardless of what happened at the drop, like afterwards we spoken about the potential possible long if we fake out these lows. Now I've mentioned it, but I didn't take it myself. Why? Because it happened midnight and I also didn't want to try a long this. I think that the reclaim was at around, I'd say, 2 3 a.m my time, so I was asleep. But if someone took it, maybe you can tell me in the comment section, because this is what we've covered from yesterday. One of the possible longs, or one of, sorry, I think the only long possibility was this one, basically just taking the poor lows. I think someone yesterday told me that, oh, I think that it would be very good and it's actually bullish that we are making higher lows. But I told them no, whenever the wicks are too close, this isn't a structural like bullishness into the market. This is a structural trend. It is basically just liquidity, and it would be just better for us to go back to them, fake them out, and then get the actual bounce. So if someone had took this long trade, maybe you can tell me. I didn't take it. It wasn't the best, but also I was asleep, so maybe I would have taken it if I was awake. But right now, let me focus on what will be going on Bitcoin. We'll focus on maybe new potential trades. Also, we've got ETH like faking out the lows again, but also pumping after we had gone below. So we'll take a look at maybe Bitcoin at the beginning, and also ETH. And obviously, if we get the chance to, we'll see maybe Solana, and maybe we'll go crazy with other coins. It depends on how long we stay in the live stream. Yesterday, guys, it took us maybe 2.5 hours basically of us covering the market. We traded ETH. We both longed and shorted ETH, made money on one, lost the other one, but we also want to cover the current trend of the market. But before I do so, before I actually take a long or short or do any TA, before I cover the shorts or new potential longs, I also want to read the comment section, because I'd love to do the TA in front of you guys, because basically I didn't get the chance. It is a Friday. It's raining in Dubai. It's essentially flooded. So, I mean, I didn't get the chance to actually look at the TA much, so I will be doing anything new in front of you guys. All right, so we'll take a look at them, but let me please first greet everybody here, brothers and sisters. We got Linkson, Power, hi, hello, good day, champ. Thank you, Alsman, Oyenton, bra, my brother, Power on, because champ's killing it, my G. Thank you. Arania said, hi, champ, waiting to come online. Thank you. I know that I'm 1 hour late, but I mean, hopefully we'll make it up by actually staying for longer. We got Living Farman, hello champion community. I hope everyone is doing great. Likewise, let's figure out where Bitcoin is going down, going up or down or choppy. I suspect bottom is in for now. We'll see. Hello, big welcome, bro. I'm waiting for your opinion. It's been fun trying to figure out together on here, champs. Thank you, Jimmy. Taras took long at 2828. That's good. Bitwali, yep, I took that long and exited at 87. Amazing. So I think that 2 or 3 people have took it. Mr. Silrak, I managed to long Bitcoin, also ETH. Amazing. Richmond also took it. I mean, to be honest, I'm proud of you guys, because like even I can miss trade because I was asleep or away from the monitor, but I can be happy because like you guys took it. So that's wonderful, to be honest. Nice hair, champ. Thank you, Moon. Thank you. That's nice to hear. Hello, Ahmed. Didn't you stop out? I was short from 89. Took good. I'm not sure which trade you're referring to. How are you, Tadas? Hi, brother. Just come in. What's your plan? Happy. We'll talk about the plans. We got Crypto Wedge. Was wondering if trying a long after a little pump to 87 was a good idea, or we'll see, guys. Or, wow, it rained in Dubai. It hardly rains. Yeah, it hardly rains, but when it does, every street gets flooded. So I think that's the issue. But anyways. let's cover the current market situation. What I'm looking at here, do I think it's going to be higher or lower? Obviously not that simple, but we'll try and take a bit of trades here if we can find a certain trade. I also have the order flow app. Usually I do this like morning routine in the morning, but right now you'll get the chance to see it live. All right, so we basically have an NPUC at 9195. Maybe I have it. No, I don't. So all right, so we have a NPUC here. Now, the way I look at the NPUC is using the exo chart. It's just a way that I get like a certain line. I don't want to get into the nitty-gritties of these lines, but yeah, so we have one at give me a second here, $91.95. So we'll put it here. That was 91.9. Yeah, that has to be this one, and then we'll go to coordinates. That's easier. That way it will be more precise. All right. If someone has a question, please do write them in because I'm starting a bit slowly. I think everybody can tell that like we're taking our times here. Our time 91. Oh, that's a weekly. Oh yeah, sorry. All right, that's a weekly line. All right. All right, and let me go on a daily. Somehow I've missed this line. All right, doesn't matter much, but this is important to look at. I shorted the top, got stopped out. Can you cover why was that wrong? I'm not sure what top you're talking about. What order flow you app? It's exo chart, EXO charts. The first stop. Sorry, I'm typing and driving. Don't worry, focus on driving. I'll try and like you can maybe ask me once you arrive or once I'm done with this because I'll need to maybe cover the basics and cover the beginner, like the important stuff of the day, and then people that want to stick for longer can stick for longer. If you don't have time, then that's fine. All right. So we have an MPC at 88602. All right, that's the one I want to look at. Or that's very close to current price. 88602. That is an MPUC. It is above price, so obviously it would be resistance. Very easy, very simple. And we also have N92. Yeah, that's also an MPUC. All right, I'm just missing a few lines here. All right, whenever I have two lines that are very close to each other, I just add them in as one line rather than have two lines close to each other. It makes the chart a bit cleaner. All right. Also, technically, this one could be an MPUC and a point of control. So I'll do it. All right. I'll call this MPC POC. Don't worry, guys. These are not that important. They are far away from the chart. So anything else? Before I cover the trades, I think we're done. Look how the wick looks like. All right, we only got 2 days till the candle closes. All right, and also tomorrow is obviously a weekend. So if Bitcoin wants to move substantially, it's better to do it now than in the weekend. Weekend moves aren't the best, unfortunately and fortunately, guys. So we'll take a look. What is an MPUMC? Sorry, guys, I'm a bit my nose is a bit clogged. It's NNNPOC. It's hard for me to fully answer what it is, but just it's a line. It's an way that I do lines. Sorry guys, I'm getting lots of calls right now for some reason. Someone is spamming me. Anyways, so we'll go on a 4 hour time frame. We're starting slow, guys, but trust me, we'll try and maybe make money, if we can get the chance to. All right. All right. So let's take a full volume profile, just a rate like an overall one. All right. Let's take a look. All right. Nothing important here. Point of control. That's the value area low. Let's look at it from this way. All right, see how the volume is changing. All right, we're building volume below. That is good. That's bullish. Whenever you're building volume below, that's very good. All right, let me remind myself of this. Not the best, not the most important one, but we'll call it range value. Whenever you see the letter R, just understand that's my own way of telling myself or reminding myself that this was taken from a range. All right. Okay, so I've got the point of control. That's the value area high. Anyway, so whatever I'm going to say, whatever kind of trade will be taken, and whatever kind of trade we'll get will be 100% harder, not easy. All right. Why? Because obviously Bitcoin has been hard to trade from the top to this low. If we get this to be the low, right, we have this as maybe a good confluence area. 91.4 could be a good resistance area. Let me just look at the anchored view I'm taking from here. Not the best, but I just wanted to see. Oh, yeah, it doesn't mean much. Let me look at this from here. All right, so we have, give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. All right, so we have the anchored VWAP. Now that doesn't look the best, but I just want to look at it. Yeah, not too important, but it's something to keep in mind. I'll delete it, but I just wanted to look at it. All right, so if I mention a trade is going to be on a lower time frame because the best ones are like very far away, like maybe 91.4 would be good, like 91 to 92 would be good because we got liquidity, and also we'll be faking out like these highs. Also, like whenever we get a move, I'd prefer it take liquidity and take highs. Or so maybe 91.4 could be a good short, but it's very far away. Not the easiest. Yeah, we gotta like obviously we've covered, guys, how not hard it has been to trade Bitcoin, but also a bit boring. So, I mean, boring, it doesn't matter, but just doesn't offer you as much trades as usual, right? So we have gotten used to obviously Bitcoin trading well. Like look at the price action prior to like us dipping below 97 or 92. Like this kind of price action was offering us lots and lots of trades, and then we either go higher by a lot or go lower by a lot. So as you can see, that was very, very fun, right? But obviously it doesn't matter as long as we are picking our battles, making sure that we aren't like jumping into bad trade just for the sake of it. That's totally fine, guys. That doesn't matter much. All right, so we'll go on a lower time frame. Nothing was offered, nothing is given on the lower on the higher time frame. The closest trade that could have been taken was this one, but obviously it's only for those who were at their monitors. Here I don't want to waste my time looking for it, but just for fun, I also want to cover it because yeah, we did cover this trade. I'm 100% certain. Obviously lots of you guys have took it, did take it. All right, so bear with me. I want to just see at what point did I talk about it exactly. I 100% did talk about it. Yeah, this one. No, not this one. Yeah, sorry. I was just recapping what ever happened yesterday. All right. Yeah. So I'm going to read the comments, guys, because we're going to be starting slow. Maybe we'll wait for the NY open and then we will get the chance to do so. Yeah, so I'm not sure what minute exactly did I talk about the trade. All right, but just understand that this was maybe the best trade. All right, but now we can maybe play with the trend, this local trend, and maybe we'll find a trade. Obviously, don't want to force nothing. All right, please bear with me, guys. I'm trying my best not to force trades, just to please the viewer. All right, I'll try to only talk about the ones that do make sense, regardless of me going live or not. All right, so let me open up the order flow app. Maybe like set it up well. All right, I think we're good. Uh, so we'll take a look at the range. All right, I try to split the price action into ranges, so that makes sense to look at it from this like point of view. All right, so this is technically a range, and if I take the volume profile, like let's watch where the volume profile like is at. All right, so we have the volume area being good here, 87. Obviously 87.7 is still high. Nothing is like too obvious. Nothing's standing out. Uh, 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 yeah, as I said, nothing. The only good long was or could have been taken here was this one, faking out these lows and then jumping higher. Right. We'll go on a 15-minute time frame, take the anchored view up. Right. So yeah, 87 could offer us something if we wanna lock long to maybe entertain you guys. So maybe yeah, 87 could be not the worst trade. Right. Uh, in terms of a short. Mm, Let me see. No, this is the Fibonacci from here. Obviously, this one has been taken, so would it make sense to look at it this way? So no, nothing. I'm just watching out. Just want to look at couple volume profile pulls. I don't want to like over trade this one. All right, let me see. Now, where was the high of yesterday? That was the high of yesterday. So maybe not the best tell. I don't like it, to be honest. Like you can do this. That's technically a fake, but I don't like it much. All right, so I'll keep myself, or I'll only talk about potential long if we go back to 87K. Right, this is not an indicator, guys. It is an indicator, but I only use it to look at the highs and lows. I can do it manually. Just bear with me, guys. Some of you guys go crazy whenever I talk or I mention the word indicator, right? So this is not a buy and sell signal. It's just red for high and green for low, and that's the day. Each day separate, right? Uh, that's also just a way of me quickly getting a volume profile pulled for every single day. So it's only a time saver. All right, so nothing important here. Let me look at the order flow. If anything is given. All right, the order flow is weak. Most of the rise that we got is with low volume. This move up is weak. All right, that could maybe signal a potential retracement, but obviously I'm not going to trade based on it. So we'll take a look. Yeah. So I think we're good. All right. I'll take a look at ETH, but once I read the comments. All right. So maybe the closest thing I'm interested in is maybe 87. All right. 87K would be the area to look at. All right. Uh, give me a second here. I shorted ETH at 2960. 2960. That would have been yesterday. That would have been amazing. All right. What is the NPOC? What's the NPOC? Give me a second here. Give me a second, guys. All right. Yeah, I've read this. Our biggest brother trader, Ahmed. Thank you, Stevek. While watching videos about liquidity, ICT was suggested in a few comments called a scam. So, wanna know your opinion? I mean, it's not a scam. Just it has like the ICT founder. It has like a cult following, So it's not a scam. Like the concepts aren't a scam, but don't overly love them. Take the good and bad. Take only the good and leave the bad, obviously, from every single ID and every single person. So it's not wrong. No, it's good. So but don't look at it as just an ICT. Just understand liquidity from whoever teaches it. All right, ICT just a branding from a person. Right. It's like me, like calling the point of control champ script or something like that. Champ, should I do KYC for weeks to claim the money from weeks in the competition? That's something I have no idea about. But if they require it, then okay. But I'm not sure. I don't think they need it. Do you need it? Yeah. Aren't we in order block area for a short ICT? I don't trade order blocks. All right. Why don't you use the term market manipulation as market has seen quick 2 minutes movements in non-significant? Because I don't use the term market manipulation, but I do understand. I always mention, guys, that the market has moved up to short to liquidate the shorts and then move down to liquidate the longs. So I do like explain it, but I just don't use the term market manipulation because I don't. So it's not that deep, to be honest. I haven't thought about it. I essentially talk about it. I define it, but I don't go in depth about it. All right. Or I don't use the term, sorry, not in depth. No, the Earth short was half an hour ago. Half an hour ago is different, but we'll take a look. All right, let me start from the top, from the higher time frame stuff, and then we'll go lower. We got the anchored view up, like nicely sitting at the 3,000 level mark. So I do feel that if Bitcoin pushes higher, this would be lovely to be hit, and then obviously shorted if given. Don't want to go ahead of myself, but that's like something I'm looking at. So see how nice this area is. Obviously we have gotten like back to it, hit it, and then I have to delete these lines. These are only one use lines, guys, by the way. Like daily MPC are just one touch and then I delete them. All right, let me take the volume profile pull again. Let's see how the value area moved. Yeah, essentially moved a lot. That's if I'm taking it this way or I had taken it this way. Yeah, I mean I like this pull, right? Bullish. Or if we reclaim 3030, we can go back to like 3230 maybe. Uh, 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 yeah, so maybe we can, yeah, that would be good if we do this. That could offer a short, or we can reclaim 3030 and then go higher. All right. Now I can't tell you exactly if you shorted here like 960 now. I cannot tell you if it's a good short or not because I don't see the reason why you shorted, and also like if you have a reason then go for it, if you know what I mean, right? So I cannot tell you, oh, this is a good short, this is a bad short. Like obviously I'd love the easier one would be higher, but if you depending on the local time frame or depending on the time frame you're looking at, you can make money. I mean, if you're scalping it, if it drops like a bit, technically you will be like you would have made money, but then it can still go higher. So we can both win, if you know what I mean. So let me take a look at the volume profile. Mm, yeah, maybe go wait for high. Maybe wait for this. I'd prefer this high. I'd prefer if I was to like guess, it would go higher. Good afternoon. Thank you, Michael. Steve I said we wait and see what is valid trade at the moment volume comes in. Yeah, to be honest, yeah. I mean, we need volume. We also need movement. I mean, yeah, but yes, maybe if you go lower, 87 would be nice, especially like faking out 87, holding it, and that would be good as a scalp only. In terms of kind of easy short trade, I don't see nothing like very clear. Let me go to higher time frame. Yeah, nothing is will be given. Nothing is easy, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it much, to be honest. Like I still the reason why I'm cautious at like shorten is because we have exhausted the amount of like lower highs we are putting in the market. Look at this. Like it's essentially just one strong volume buy like needed for this to skyrocket higher. I'm not saying that this will happen. I just need to be cautious. Yesterday I covered like the potential of like how this price action looks very similar to what happened on ETH. Let me recap what happened on ETH. That was, by the way, on August. All right, and then I've covered it for yesterday. August, like when we had done this, I was basically covering every single one of my videos that I'm essentially ready for it to go higher. And this is what happened. Look at this. Like we made lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, but that was enough fuel for one single candle or two candles to literally break the high and fake it out and then move actually, right? So I'm just cautious for this. I'm not saying that this would happen on Bitcoin, but that's why the more we exhaust the lower high structure, all right, the more I'm cautious about it potentially bumping higher. I'm not saying that this would happen. I'm not predicting it. I'm just saying that there's a difference between, right? Let me like this is what yesterday I was telling the person who commented like yesterday, like a person I forgot the name. Doesn't it's fine if someone like thought like wrong, all right? That's fine. But someone when Bitcoin was like this, he said or she said I forgot, okay, that this like higher lows is good because it's a uptrend, but this is not an uptrend, guys. If it's too just it's if it just wicks next to each other, it's actually liquidity, and it has a higher likelihood of taking them out before going higher. All right, so whenever I say higher lows are good, they're only good if they're actual lows. It's not wicks. All right, don't memorize stuff, understand them. And also on the flip side, and the reason why I covered this also, because see how like we made higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, fake them out, and then had the final actual move up. Also, this one on the much larger scale, all right? See how this is like lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So a beginner would hear the statement of lower highs is like a downtrend or a structural downtrend, and they think that this is bearish. But no, this is like fueling a potential strong move to the upside. Why? Because we are not downtrending. Like the actual downtrend, the actual structural downtrend. What I say, whenever you hear me say that lower highs and lower lows is a bearish structure, I'm referring to this price action. I'm referring to like actual large time frame of us making lows and highs, and this way that's actual price action. But if every single move is literally filled with liquidity and filled with liquidity, and we're not taking liquidity before going lower, this isn't bearish. All right, we're going lower, but I wouldn't like consider this as a bear trend or a bearish trend, right? We're not down. Yes, we are going like lower, but we're not like taking highs. We're not punishing the shorters before going lower. We're not punishing the shorts before going lower. You gotta understand this. Like there will be a time, like you have to understand this, all right? With the word of manipulation, or with the person who said manipulation, I think Livingston said, why don't you use the word manipulation? This could be considered manipulation, because not now, but what could happen is manipulation, because now essentially think about it this way: from this high, which was put on the 9th of December, all right, so 10 days ever since we had put this high, every single blind beginner who pressed the short button, essentially is in profits. Obviously, someone will get liquidated because we go higher, but I'm just talking in general, like the general like overview. We are just downtrending, getting very close, and then downtrending again. So we are not making any crazy movement that doesn't take any crazy highs and doesn't stop out any any high amount of shorts. All right. So that's why I say, I'm not saying that this would happen, but you have to understand that the reason why I'll be cautious to short like another higher low or lower high is because after from the 10 this 10-day period, every single beginner shorter would have made money, is making money, because essentially the price is just dropping and dropping and dropping, goes higher, gets closer to the stop loss, but then goes and drops and drops. So we're not like making strong highs. We're not like taking the lows, taking the highs and then go lower, taking the highs, taking low. No, we're not doing this. All right. So that's why I have a feeling, or not a feeling, but technically, yes, I'm not going to be surprised if we go above 89.3 again, reclaim the anchored view up that was basically just representing the downtrend, and then we can skyrocket to 97. I'm not expecting this. I'm not predicting this. I'm just saying that please don't be like randomly shorting the market, because you have to understand where we're coming from, right? Be cautious. Nothing is bearish or nothing is bullish yet. I'm not saying that. Please, for the love of God, don't look at this. Like most beginners like would watch me and see me draw an arrow that is going upwards, and they think I'm telling them to long a breakout. No, for the love of God, I haven't said anything. If I want to tell you a long or a short setup, I will mention it explicitly. I'm not going to be waiting for you to comment and ask me or figure it out yourself. No, guys, I will explicitly say this is a long, this is a short. So if I don't say this, if I just draw an arrow to help my statement or help my idea get across, this isn't a trade, right? Please don't be long in this. I know more like lots of beginners will see this and say, oh, up means long. No, guys, please. I just want to cover like how if it were to happen, how it could happen and why it would happen. All right, understand, I'm not giving a trade here. I would love to, but there isn't a trade here. I'm just covering how it would happen. All right. So what you could do is maybe place yourself, or yeah, put yourself in a situation where you find a long. So if this was to happen, then you can benefit off of it. But don't be like long in here or after here just for you to think that it would do this, because it may not. All right. The market doesn't respect no one. The market is not about predicting anything. We can literally do this and make another lower high and then fall to 78. So my job here is not to tell you what's going to happen. I'm just trying to like break down the market, how it's structured, and then we'll see. If I get a chance to like take a trade with you, I'll do it. Sorry. I'm sorry if it's stupid. That's fine to ask, but I saw a video about bearish dealing range, and Bitcoin seems to be making similar pattern. What's a bearish dealing range? I shorted last night at peak 87ish after hard movement. It's been doing these I think sudden drops, so I pulled the trigger. But I woke up this morning, stopped out. I mean that's fine, but please, I will tell you this thing that if you traded only based on like you noticing a thing happening and you expected it to repeat, you're doing it wrong. You gotta have a reason. You gotta have a certain setup with obvious reasons in the chart for you to take a short or a long. Don't be shorting just because you said, oh, it happened briefly, so I did it again. That's wrong. Richmond said on the order flow, when you see a lot of buys, or do you short or buy if everything else is good? Like, how do you trade with order flow? Yeah, thank you. That by itself requires a course or something, or multiple maybe multiple videos, multiple 1 hour long videos. So unfortunately, like, it's not that simple. Note, sorry, not to drop the I word, but you just explained why bull flag works. Bull flag? No, I didn't. Most only want you to draw that arrow up. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Let's start making likes. Maybe champs will stay 1 minute more for every like. I mean, over 100. All right, so if we get 60 likes above 100, that's an extra hour, or maybe we'll see. Uh, I agree. Thank you for your feedback. I thought I had seen a big enough SFP. I mean, if you had reason, that's fine. I mean, I'm not questioning your reasons because I don't know, but just because I read the comment and I felt like you only did it because you had seen it happen previously, so I told you this isn't enough of a reason, right? Anyways, so now we will be waiting. We got 45 minutes, less than 44 minutes to be exact, till we get the new NY open, alright? And we potentially may see a pump. That's the area where we're gonna like test it out, or also this. And maybe, yeah, if I wanna go overly scalpy with you, I might be like taking like a little short from this high. That's the high of the day, alright? And we have liquidity. So if we take that would be nice. Yeah, I like this. So we go above the high, we hit the MPOC, and then maybe do this. That would be perfect. So I'll try and stick for longer just to trade these with you. All right. Uh, Hello TV Box. Just saying hello, Ahmed. Hope you are having a blessed day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm hoping the same for you and for everybody else in the community. I'm hoping that the Friday is good, end of the year is good for you guys, and I'm hoping for an even better year next year, hopefully. All right. So we had cover. All right. So we'll have an alert at 88 250 and at 88 oh sorry 8733 or 330 something like that. First of all, order flow requires installed Mac prior to yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you open CoinGlass and then open the MaxC heat map, you will see that at the price there's a maybe. I hope you can explain what this means. To be honest, I will first need to understand if this like first of all, Maxi is not a good like judge of liquidity. All right, that's first thing. And also, I would love to know like where CoinGlass is getting their data from. Like you said, we have been making a higher. Sorry, Living Salman said, like you said, we have been making lower highs and lower lows. If we break out, we easily make a bullish flag, makes the pattern. Bullish flag. Okay, you're essentially not getting the point of why the patterns don't work. All right. If your statement is too wrong, that I stuttered, to be honest, because yes, okay, yeah, I mean, I explained a bull flag, I explained every single pattern, because yeah, if this happens, then yes. But no, I'm not talking about you fitting lines in. I'm talking about the structural look of the candles. Like, a beginner wouldn't understand that these wicks aren't being taken, and that justifies a potential upside, first of all right? And also, secondarily, you missed the point, the most major point, where I told you not to long the goddamn breakout, all right? So call it bull flag, call it bear flag, you're missing the point. Even if it like by luck, by chance, become sorry, sorry, your comment is wrong. Walaikum salam, madman, thank you. But hoping you got the point. Like, even if yes, the reason sometimes this coincides with the beginner drawing a line, all right? But no, I'm not talking about you fitting a line to like hit them all. I'm talking about the way of the wicks exactly, and the idea of the stop loss of the shorts. All right, and even so, even if this is all like coincidentally fits well with the any kind of pattern, I didn't say to long this, so you missed the whole point. Full, fully, fully, because I always tell you to long a move down and short a move up. So you drawing a pattern, even if it happens to work sometimes, that essentially makes you long long too late. Like, look at this. I'm not using this as an example because patterns do work from time to time. But look at this. Fake out. Fake out. Yeah. Fake out. Oh my god, we're going higher. Buy. Fake out. Buy. Fake out. Maybe buy again. Fake out. So there will be a time of the price has to move somewhere somehow. But there will be a time where it goes higher. But trust me, you buying at the top is a foolish idea where most beginners lose their money. Every time the Bitcoin price surges, liquidity leverage makes a very strong move, and I've been following this as a strategy for scalping. If you're making money, that's fine. I'm not following a linear pattern. I'm just saying that when pattern work, it's actually that thing you explained. No, When pattern works, they work. Sorry, patterns don't work. They obviously will have to come a time where the price will move in a way that makes it seem as if as if your pattern works. Like if let me put it that way. If I draw my Bluetooth pattern that I drew from yesterday, forgot how I drew it anyways, but I'll do it that way. If I drew my Bluetooth pattern that I drew from yesterday, all right, me drawing it with obviously like cause the price to move somehow somewhere. So trust me, you're wrong at this. And uh even if sometimes, yes, like famous patterns work because beginners buying would cause the price to go higher. Sometimes it doesn't go for the same reason I've explained. Nobody like watch every single video about patterns, all right? If someone is explaining the falling wedge pattern, all right, they will only tell you that after a breakout these patterns go here, and that's because of it. Nobody ever would tell you that the pattern worked because of liquidity and lower highs being very close to each other, stop losses being hunted. Trust me. So you're wrong, all right? It looks like it, but not the same reason as it. Thank you. But when I said dead, not sure what you're referring to. But anyways, so we have ideas to trade now, guys. I think that we have planned out a very good maybe scenario, right? Yeah, for example, like let me cover it. If someone, please, guys, the number of viewers right now is 117, all right? 117 concurrent viewers, right? So if any of you guys haven't done this professionally, if you haven't made actual consistent money profits like for at least 3 to 6 months, please be open. Only be open, like to think about deleting every single indicator you have and removing every single goddamn trend line you have, with all due respect, all right? Because just do it and then try and learn something else. Do it, all right? I don't want to explain it to you, but also just for fun, let me explain something. Like if someone does this, right? Okay, oh my god, this white line is somehow hitting the price twice. What does this mean? All right, if someone is using patterns now, tell me what does this mean. Don't tell me, oh, it is because it is. No, tell me why. Because like as human beings, don't be following stuff because you've heard that they work. You gotta like think for yourself, and then once you're convinced, then that is fine. So tell me, what does oh, even better. Let me make it a bit. Oh my God, we are hitting this. What does this mean? You have to tell me. All right. I'm waiting for an answer. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Rise. Head and ears pattern. Thank you, Robic. Crypto edge. Even the broken clock gets exactly. Thank you for the best analogy ever. Yes, yeah, exactly. Even my Bluetooth pattern works sometimes. Uh, I'm just learning and making some profits too. That's best, to be honest. Please like the video, champions. Absence of Wayne doesn't grant us a chance to hold back. Thank you, brother. Even yeah, exactly. Thank you for commenting again. I think it means it's the supply lines. What's a supply line? Mic drop. Like what's a supply line? All right. Let me get comfy here. We'll still got more time. Downtrend. Or okay, yeah. This is a downtrend, but what does it represent? What does it mean? Like you have to understand something, guys. Very, very important. The reason why I focus on liquidity, okay, is only because I know that I'm trading against others, so I can make money by them being liquidated, cause the market to move in my favor. All right. Whenever I use volume because it's actual buying and selling pressure. I use the anchored view up because it's an actual volume tool. Whenever I look at the order flow, I'm looking at actual hard data. Why? Because you have to understand that these candles, these Japanese candles, are only a human construct. Like someone wanted to say that, okay, we have a way of representing the look at this. Like we have options here. Like this is also like the one I'm using. Like it's not any different, guys. It's just a way of representing price historically, right? So like don't think that you like having a candle means that, okay, this is telling you something. This is not like I can literally change the way I want to view how the price moved yesterday or moved to like previously. That has to be the paid one, yeah. Anyway, so let me see. Look, let me try new ones. Rinko, yeah, Rinko, for example. Like, trust me, guys. Let me see something more fun. Point and figure. Yeah, they all look the same to me. Yeah, point and figure. Where did my line go? Oh my god. See, that's my point, guys. These are all way. These are just the famous way of representing a price, right? These candles. Uh, it connects lower highs. Okay, yeah, but what does it mean? Mm, sorry, guys. Let me. I think I've missed a few. What Champs is saying is that price don't move because of patterns. There's an underlying reason you have price movements, and if you want to be profitable, you have to investigate those reasons. Exactly. What's the trade setup for today? Maybe a potential short, faking out the local high, and a potential long at 87. So if someone wants to stick around, I'll try to stay for longer. Psychological resistance line. Maybe that's the only possibility, is that just because like sometimes the only reason why sometimes this does like cause the price to make it seem as if if it means nothing, something, sorry, is because you got millions of people drawing it, so they want to sell here. Them selling here would cause the price to go lower, right? So that's the only good answer I take. Did I miss something? Did Ahmed open and no, nothing was missed? You good? Yeah, body tutorial too. I didn't. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes, I'm looking at exo order flow. What is a lot of shorts like? It's relative to the current day. Selling pressure for me. This isn't selling pressure, guys. Do you know that the price can go lower without anybody selling by liquidating the longs? So you have to understand that the market moves by either moves up by actual buying or liquidation of shorts, moves down by actual selling or liquidation of longs. Right? So you look drawing a line doesn't tell you nothing. It doesn't mean anything at all. It's all about liquidity. I might be wrong, but if this is a line, if this line is broken, it will reverse to 85. I'm not sure what line you're referring to. But yeah. Anyways, don't wanna go on and on about this point. Let me go back to my current price point for ETH. I'll take a look at Solana. I know that it has gone a bit below. Not sure. Alright, we got the ETH against Bitcoin pumping for today. Relatively. Also Solana is doing good. I mean, it's not pumping, but I mean 5% is good. Let's see. Last boss. Thank you, Ryan. What about follow your trend is your friend? Not sure. Price moves towards liquidity at times. Yes, but it's like nothing is defined in the market, guys. The sooner you realize this, the sooner you'll become profitable in this market. All right. Don't set hard defined rules. The only rules you can have is to how you react and how you trade. That's the only hard set rules, right? Nothing is set, nothing is defined in the market, all right? It's all random. It's like controlled randomness, right? But I can at least control when I'm going to enter, how I'm going to enter, how much I'm going to enter with, and how I'm going to exit, all right? That's the things that I can control. So you have to understand this, right? So for me, I'm reading a comment here. So for me, it would mean liquidity is at the top. Brother, understand my request. Patterns are a hoax. Found it in the worst way before finding you. Candles are just a presentation of movement through liquidity and exactly. Uh, yeah. So Solana is nothing fancy here. Nothing is important here happening here. But let me see. Uh, Quick one, Ahmed. When you need to enter a trade quickly, do you use market order or limit? You usually market. How do you read them? Sorry, but we only have one tool for the volume as and I'm not sure. Are you opening? Give me a second here, guys. Are you opening any long or give me a second here again. تمام. Are you opening any long or short before? I cannot say. I don't base my trades or my setups on the time. I just wait and see. So I have a potential preferred move like this that would offer me a trade, or we go lower. So I'll be waiting for this or that. No matter if it does happen post, pre, NY open, doesn't matter much. Uh, 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 yeah. Give me Give me a second here. I think this will pop up, then head south fast once we'll see. Hello, Ahmed. A bit personal, but are you a millionaire? I mean, if the more than a bit. If the price falls back below 87K, should we open a short position with a very tight stop loss? No. Guys, I will never, ever, ever say yes to a comment or a question that tells me I wanna short once we go lower, or I wanna long once we go higher. No matter how the question is phrased, just to save you guys time. I'm happy. I'll happily answer you, but uh, can you do a technical analysis on ETH? Yeah, we've done it. We have covered ETH a bit. To be honest, my reasons for a short is just market sentiment and exhaustion. That's wrong. Stop doing it. Matwali, you're going to lose money by having trades by you trading via like feelings. You don't tell me my reasons are market sentiment and exhaustion of buying pressure. How can you gauge this? Where would you get in? On where, what, when, how? I'm not sure. Get in where? Okay, so Solana is boring, not the best. I have nothing to talk about it. That's why I'm mainly you legit skipped the whole comment. I'm not sure. No, I read it and I didn't understand your comment. So where would you? Sorry, I think this will pop up. Then head south. Yeah, maybe. Do you know Trader Dale? He was the first guy that popped out on YouTube when I was researching. I have never heard of Dale, to be honest. Right? How much is your living expense in Dubai? Not bad. Let's focus on the chart, guys. I'm happy. I'll happily answer like personal questions, but I'll you'll allow me to plead the fifth for those for questions I don't want to answer. When would you get in for a ETH and exit plan? That's very broad. Like we're talking about trades, we're talking about investments. What are we talking about here? Obviously, it's not as clear cut as the question seems to be. All right, it's easy to ask a question. It's harder to give an answer. Look at Cardano. Obviously, I've covered Cardano maybe 2 weeks ago or a week ago when it was like very close to the wick, and I told you still I wanted to go lower. It's going to fill the wick, and we are literally at. I remember Cardano being at 30 cents maybe in 2021. Let me see. Yeah, maybe not 21. Yeah, I've lied. Sorry. Yeah, this one. 2020. Let me go on the daily chart. 2021. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So like essentially, if someone had bought Cardano here, held it for close to 5 years now, almost 5 years. All right, exactly 5 years, they were like literally not have made or lost money. If you bought Cardano from like mid 2021 to mid 2022, or you bought it like now from like November to 2025, you would have 100% lost money. It literally topped out at 1.32, went down now technically at minus 70%. So if someone is questioning why their little altcoin, meme coin, like coins aren't a good investment, there you have it. This is your answer, guys. If you think you will make money by 10xing, 20xing your money by investing in altcoins, trust me, you are wasting your time. Here's your nice Dogecoin too. Oh my god, it's also going lower. It's essentially at the midpoint of the past 4 years to 5 years to be exact. All right, so every single coin is a waste of time. I'm not saying it because I'm a trader. I'm not saying it because I trade Bitcoin. All right, I'm just saying it because it is a hard true fact, guys. Trust me. The sooner you realize this, the sooner you will be making money and avoiding making losing money. Right? Like XRP can go lower like Cardano to $1. Trust me, it can happen. Nothing will be the reason. Don't say, "Oh, why did it go down?" No, nothing was the reason. Just crypto is like this. Also, Litecoin can be crushed even higher. Everything can go to 40, 50% down, guys. The sooner you realize this, the better. Because, like, I was in the same boat. Like, a couple of years ago, I thought, oh, I can invest in this, research this, look at this, like, trending coin, buy this, do that. I can maybe build a portfolio of coins. This will be a waste of your time. Trust me. The sooner you realize this is the better you actually you'll become in making money by trading. I'm not like promoting trading. I couldn't care less. You cannot trade. You can open a business or do something, but don't kid yourself by thinking that you can turn $100 or $1,000 or like put $10,000 in like a basket of investments into crypto. Trust me, guys. There's no basket to put your money in. Trust me, and I'm saying it from a person who's been in the market since 2016, 2017. All right. So, Rise said, we simply want your analysis and predictions on whether we should open a short or long if the price reaches X. Yeah, that's what I do. About nothing is set up in stone. Yeah, yeah. Little Cat J said, no more Cardano for me. No, thank you. I mean everything, not only Cardano. How can get a strong mindset in this market? Sometimes we lost because of it. Lower the amount of money you are entering a trade with. That's the easier thing. ETH to 2100. 2100. I mean, maybe. I mean, it has to first go to 2500 and fully lose it. I mean, that's the area where like losing 2500 will be very bad. Like, to be honest, ETH, if it loses 2500, it can go back to $1000. I'm not saying it will, if it does. Alaikum salam, Imad, how are you doing? I hope you're fine. I'm doing quite alright. I'm in a log at 84.6. It's good to keep it. 100% keep it, especially because we're above 87 even. So nothing is bad. I closed the short. You're right. I got too excited. Yes, but that's only because the price is going higher on you. So you think, oh, Ahmed is right because the price is going higher. But trust me, even if it goes lower, like the reason why you have to like understand this before you lose money, because this time you got lucky and you felt as if, oh, the market is moving against me, so you are right. No, if it was to go lower, you would feel like you were the best genius ever, and this guy who's talking on YouTube is wrong. But it's not about what happens, it's about the reasons you took a trade, right? As I told you guys, don't ever like value or maybe like don't look back at a trade and like based on the outcome, only based on the reasons you took the trade. So at least you got lucky by it going against you, and hopefully that teaches you a lesson, because sometimes you do a mistake but that mistake can still make you money. So that doesn't mean you actually was right, even if it goes lower and you win and you make money. Would ETH and Solana be a good investment? I'd say no. I mean, as long as you're ready for those investments to go 50% more, or you're not ready, but at least prepared to go for them to go 50% lower, then fine. Yeah. As I said, guys, essentially now Bitcoin is the only investment. ETH could be sorry, 6 to 1 year long investment. Other than that, nothing is good. That's fact. Like, go and double check. Like, literally go. I'm giving you a task, guys. Go on every single coin and see how most of them, 90% of them, literally are a waste of time. Not because I hate the project, not because I'm anti-crypto, not because I'm a Bitcoin maxi. I'm nothing, guys. I couldn't care less if Bitcoin goes to zero. I'm just saying that right now, like, realistically, it has been proven that at least there is like actual money that is backing it, and it is being seen as an actual like long-term investment. All right, and statistically and historically, it has been going up. So, not other than that, ETH has been essentially also ranging for 5 years. Don't forget, like, don't let the like last good 4 months from April to August from this year, okay, this one, make you forget that ETH is also like essentially ranging. Yes, it looks better than like other like small random coins, but it's also bad. Like it can go lower. It can go to $1,000. I'm not saying that this would happen, but don't like push your life savings on a coin. All right. Ahmed, you still have your open short, only for Bitcoin. I registered through your link on the Weeks platform. For every trader open, what they charge me upon coming in. How can I reduce these fees? By using the limit orders, and also the more you trade, the higher your rank in VIP will be. You have helped me make me a lot in the past month. I don't care if it goes higher or lower. I mean, I'm glad that you've made money. Thank you. I'm hoping also you made like you've gained like insight, and that's essentially my goal for showing up every single day and talking a lot. Uh, so give me a second here. I'll try and stick for longer, guys. If we go and stick for extra 30 minutes, that would be like essentially us going live for an hour and 40 minutes. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So also I wanted to mention, guys, if someone wants to register for weeks, we've got the link in the description. That's the first time me talking about it, because I try not to over promote stuff. I have nothing to sell you but a free Telegram channel. If someone wants to join in, that's fine. And also the weeks, the platform where I do my own trading. So if someone wants to trade with me, trade on the place that I want to trade at is in the on weeks, guys. And the link is obviously a promotional referral code link, right? So if you click on it, that will give you automatically the applied referral code, or you can do it manually by like manually typing in the word champs, but it has to be all lowercase. I double checked to the Wix team. They told me it is case sensitive, so you have to type it in all lower caps. All right, CHAMPS, all lower caps, or you can literally click on the link or copy paste it by I put it in the description manually. So just double check, guys. As I told you, it's, the current promotion is just this one, as you can see, which gives you $50 bonus, not an actual USDT, guys. By the way, if you deposit 100, they will give you $50 that you can enter a trade with. Okay, and if you manage to make profits from the 50, that would be yours, obviously. All right. So if someone wants to make extra money, it is a nice offer. ETH is cool, but ICP is cooler. All right, we'll watch. Let's see what ICP is doing. I think it pumped like lately. That's why now you love it, because it's pumping, maybe. Yeah, very cool. Oh my god. I'm not. Maybe you were being funny, or you meant it as a joke, but I mean, see, even if our brother T didn't mean it here as a joke, or he did or she did, look at this. ICP, by the way, guys, was one of the best, maybe maybe one of the best like strong fundamental coins. Yeah. I think I'll let the chart do the talking. Are my likes not updated? Is it is saying there are only 12 likes. Let me see how many likes there are. There are 59 likes, so not 12. Thank you. We are 44 away from 100. Yes, right now we are 41 away from 100. 123 viewers, we can get there easy. Let's see, guys. We'll set a challenge to get 100 likes before the beginning of the new session, which will be in 15 minutes. Very hard to do. I don't care about likes, but I mean, it is a fun way of engaging with the community. So thank you, guys, for everybody that is liking immediately, or also those every single brother and sister that are like always like mentioning the amount of likes and where we're at and how much we need to get our objective, which is a goal of 100 likes per stream, right? Obviously, our brother Wayne, our leader for the likes, he's not here today, so I think we got also other people that are pushing the numbers up. Thank you, guys. If you had entered on the 84.5k long, okay, what would be your validation point? Yeah, smart. Thank you for asking this question, because it's very important. Okay. So the entry for the trade would have been after reclaiming the low. Okay. So if I was to call it, I will call it the 85k point one long. All right. And the stop loss should be at first here below the wick, the invalidation point below the wick. But once it goes higher, now you're free to do whatever. Like obviously, with this being very high, I'd like tell you to set the stop loss very close to 86.3 even, right? Don't put it at entry, because if we lose 87, we'll probably go under trace all the way lower to your entry, right? So put it at 86.3 make it in a guaranteed profits, and that's it. That's fine too. Uh, that's smart. All right, give me a second here, guys. Yeah, a Bitcoin long bull run in 2026. Nobody knows. If we get 100 likes, Bitcoin might give us a trade. Let's see, guys. Yeah, I think it will be a coincidence, but not very much because obviously we're getting closer to the NY Open, which will be in 14 minutes. All right, so let's see. The amount of likes, not lines, the amount of likes will maybe tell us or force me to stay longer on the live stream. Let me put it that way. All right, it's Friday. It's the weather is nice. I got stuff to do, but I mean, let's go and stay for longer if our brothers and sisters here really do want us. All right, we got a potential long set. All right, if we go lower, potential short set if we go higher. So we'll try and make it more fun if we stick for longer. Let me set up the order flow numbers here. 100 likes equals 100k Bitcoin. All right, that's very hard maybe, but let's see how much percent we have to go till we get 100k. Well, 13%. I mean, nothing is no, never say never, I guess. 100 likes plus like, come on, guys. Hello from Peru. Thank you, Ernesto, our Peruvian brother. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for always repping your country. I know, like, him, and also some other guy from Belgium always say hello, but also have to mention their country in the comments. I love this. So thank you, Ernesto, and thanks to the Belgium guy who hasn't commented for a while. Greetings, bro. I'm here to learn from the good teacher. Thank you, Tom Brav. Thank you, guys. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for being kind and nice to me. It's very lovely that like we can have a chat on a daily basis and also get the chance to not only to cover like educational stuff, but also to try and take trades together. Hello, Abu Shab. Thank you, Hamad. Ya hala. Thank you. So we will see what will be going on. Give me a second here, guys, and I'll go. My mother's calling. Anyways, guys, sorry for taking longer. We got Bitcoin moving. New session open is in 10 minutes, so we will be chilling for the time being. Give me a second here. All right. Thank you, Ashraf. Thank you, Tahar. Do you have any longs open? No. Not because I'm not bullish or I'm bearish. It's not some like I wanna preface this by saying, guys, if I don't have a log open, that doesn't mean that I'm expecting lower. Just because I haven't gotten a chance to like a good setup. No trades have been taken. No trades. Yeah. Thanks for the alpha, brother. Happy trading, everyone. Hope we all make the money we deserve. Thank you, guys. I mean, we hope to make money more than we deserve. I mean, nobody deserves nothing. So, sorry for being a bit dark, but I'm hoping that we can make whatever we can. Obviously, making money is good. Right. So we'll see. We'll wait. We got 10 more minutes. Let's see how many likes we are on. So we can maybe push the counter up. All right. We got 78 likes. Amazing, guys. We pushed it up. I mean, trust me, I have no idea if likes do nothing. I mean, maybe back in 2015 it was bad to ask for likes. Nobody does it so no more, but we're doing it as a challenge of community engagement. So sorry if someone is annoyed by me asking for likes. Trust me, it's not going to be making me any more money. All right, so we're just doing it for fun. It's a way of engaging with the community. I took a long at 87.2. If you had a reason, then that's fine. I know my answers are boring, but trust me, that's the reality, guys. If you took a long, I cannot tell you, oh, you did the mistake or you did well, because I don't know. Maybe you had a reason for it. All right. So if you did take a long, at least I'm happy because obviously you are making money because the price moved up. But please book profits. Maybe not sure. Like maybe you. I cannot tell you because I don't know. I don't know what kind of time frame and like how large or small your trade is or was based off. Like if you obviously like if you longed like this with a 5 minute time frame view, then yeah, you should like close half or close the trade. But if someone like just opened it on the 4 hour time frame and like they viewing it as this, then I will tell them that if they open at 87.2, the stop loss has to be on the low and this has to be the target, right? So see how it differs. Like you telling me the entry doesn't help me in me helping you, if you get what I mean. Amo to the legend always shows up pre NY open at the last minute. Abu Shabab is a name we don't like anymore. Why not? Uh, Let me put the anchored view up here and view it on the 15 minute time frame. So also maybe a preferred scenario could be us going lower, doing this, doing that. That could be nice, all right? Uh, 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 uh. Yep. Don't be sorry, mate. It's part of YouTube algorithms to like the content for showing interaction in the channel. Maybe to be honest, maybe not sure. I mean, I haven't read much about it, but I know that it was very famous, like back like 10 years ago, to ask for likes, and maybe it was more effective than now. I took a long upon the reclaim of 85.4. Amazing. I woke up and it was stopped out. Ah, that's amazing. But I mean, you had the right intentions, brother. Right? So, but I'll tell you where you went wrong. So, before I like tell you where you went wrong, can you please tell me if you had taken that long based on the idea we had mentioned yesterday, which is like taking the low and then reclaiming this? If yes, then I can proceed with telling you where you went wrong. Right? So we'll wait for your comment. Tell me yes or not. Maybe you had a different reason. Uh, 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 Let me take a sip of water while our brother Crypto Wedge answers me. Yes. All right. So thank you. Now, with that being said, with you entering the trade based on the idea covered from yesterday, which was like faking out the lows and then reclaiming 85.1, right? Where you went wrong was basically setting your stop loss too close. Because I always tell you guys, and that's fine, hopefully you'll learn from it. I mean, getting stopped out like with minimal losses better than losing much, all right? So whenever I mention an idea that requires a certain fake out, always put the stop loss at the beginning, at least at the below or above, depending on if it's a short or long, the wick, all right? So we wicked here and then did this, allow for a bit of wiggle room in between, right? So if I was to enter the trade, I told you guys I was asleep. It happened like 3 a.m. my time. But if I was to take the trade, I would have entered upon the reclaim of 85.1. Let me see, yeah, 85.1. So maybe at 85.4, assuming. Stop loss will be at the lows, and then target obviously would be like not sure about at least value area low. So see how like nice it is. So you went wrong by setting the stop loss to close. Sorry. Are you long or short? I'm neither. Do you tend as well to average your position at early stages, few hours after entering the trades, or you recommend to enter full positions? I recommend, or I don't recommend nothing, but personally, I enter full position all at once because I have a reason. Once the reason to enter a certain setup is activated, it gets only activated once. So it's either yes or no. It's binary. It's either I get the chance to enter or I don't. If I get that chance, then I will enter with full position, and that will be the trade that will be taken. That's it. I won't be like adding more. I'm not going to like ladder more, depending if it's going my way or against me. Some traders are, if it's working, you can test it out. But as a beginner, I would recommend you do my way because it's much simpler to focus on your strategy. It is enough work to find a setup and then follow it. You'll be essentially adding more work to also allow yourself more like risky like decisions on top of you actually like being or taking the trade itself. So hopefully you got the point, brothers. Give me a second here. All right. So we got 4 minutes till the 3 minutes now till the NY Open. And we are at 82 likes. All right, so let's push it. We have 3 minutes to hit 18 likes. Very doable. We are trying to long or short. We're trying to do everything, guys. Like, if I open live, then I'm trying to take a trade if possible, if you know what I mean, right? So it's not that simple. Thanks for the advice. I need to set the stop loss under the wick. If we take a log at 87, where would you set the stop loss? All right. So I think if I can let you think about your question before I answer you, I think you'll find the answer by yourself, right? So if I tell you that the stop loss will be below the wick or above the wick of the fake out, where will the stop loss be now? I'll let you answer me, or I'll let you answer yourself. Did you open a short? No. When you first start a trade by looking at the chart setup to see which way the trend is signaling, how far back would you look on the chart? What time frame would you be looking at? I take a look at all of the time frames, all right? So I essentially like go from up to down, all right? So I make up my mind, I see the structure on the higher time frame, I look at the lower time frames, and I essentially look at like every single time frame. Some traders, yes, only focus on like a certain trend. The way I trade is also encapsulates like the higher time frame like environment, right? Some traders don't even care what price we were at or whatever, like they only open the day, see the low of the day, the high of the day, and they're basically trading everything like from this section of the chart, for example, all right? So they only trade this. Me personally, I also add like lines from other volume areas from other days, so my way of trading is a bit more comprehensive, and that allows me also to have like expectations and like talking points about like very high much higher or lower targets or areas. Like some traders are boring to a point, even more than me. Imagine that. Even more than me, they are boring to a point that they don't even focus on the like the chart. It's like not chart, the higher time frame chart stuff. They don't care. They only like try to make money by literally like doing a trade on a lower time frame. Me personally, I do also take a look at the higher time frame stuff. Uh, like, so thank you, guys. Please push the likes. Thank you, Oyenta and Richmond. K said it makes sense to go full amount. I agree. The only drawback, if you got stopped out, you need to renew your conviction and re-enter again. No, and I have an answer for this. All right, this isn't a drawback. This is essentially you not setting boundaries to yourself. Me personally, I only have one setup. Is if it's activated, I have only one trial to enter it. I guess it should be under the wick. So we should wait for the wick to close and then exactly. Thank you, Woods. Thank you for answering. That helped a lot. Thank you for that. Thank you, Jimmy. No worries. I'm glad that it helped. If I wait for the fake out to happen, would it be a good practice to make sure a 1 hour candle closes? It is a good practice, but you have to like have many reps in for you to maybe you wouldn't have a defined definition or you wouldn't have a defined equation to how many minutes or hours you need to wait for a certain thing, because a trade differs. Like this one is on a very much lower time frame move, so I'm going to be probably watching it on the 5 minute time frame. I'm talking about this fake out, right? But if it's on a higher time frame, I'll look at the 15 to 30 to 1 hour. it's not exactly waiting for a certain close, but yeah, waiting for a close may help a beginner out, because it's literally a structured, defined thing that they have to force themselves to wait for. So maybe at the beginning it's better to tell you guys wait for a certain close. But me personally, I don't want to lie to you and tell you, oh, I have a formula where I wait for a certain close, wait for 15 minutes. No, I don't do that. I just watch, get a hunch, get a feeling, watch the order flow, see the shape of the movement, and then at some point I have to either enter or just don't do nothing, right? Thank you, TV Box. Thank you for being too nice. We have that NY open now, so we'll get price moving crazy. Let's see if we get a chance. I'd love for it to jump higher, push higher, give us something like that, so we'll maybe get a chance to long, short, do whatever. Yeah. See, it's like it's a certain area. So like, exo chart is telling me 86.8, 88.6, but this anchor, sorry, this volume profile is telling me 88.486. So like, it's never a set area. All right, see how it's telling me lower. Give me a second, guys. Here, all right. Yeah. And this is also a scalp, by the way, because I'm on the 5 minute timer. Thank you, Mason. Thank you. Hello, Sarah. You use the F word, feeling, lol. I know what you mean, though. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you are allowed to have feelings, because, like, whenever I'm not able to maybe tell you a certain definition or a certain like idea or a formula, I'm forced to tell you guys that it's mainly a gut feeling. Yeah, you have done enough like thinking for you to at least use your intuition to pull the trigger, if you know what I mean. What did I miss? I mean, you missed an hour and 20 minutes. But did you enter a log? I luckily didn't for you. So no, no trades were missed. Fortunately for everybody who just came in late, right? We just got the NY open, so I'll try and stay for maybe 10 minutes long, and then we will be leaving you guys alone, unfortunately. Anyway, so we have a plan. Like, if we drop lower, we possibly will be trying to do this. If we go higher, that would be nice too. So we will see. We will see what happens. Nasdaq pumping, crypto not responding. I mean, yeah, don't care. Let it pump, let it dump, let it do whatever it wants. Let me go and see what ETH. Nice entry. Not exactly an entry, but a reaction and an area of interest. That's why I call it an area of interest, because me telling you that I will enter a short at 88337, or for example, would make you feel as if, oh, you have to plan out a limit order. I don't put limit orders. I have an alert. I want to watch for the reaction. We're at also here. It's 87 as a long, but I want to see the reaction. All right. It's always hard to re-enter. Sometimes too soon, sometimes too late, too hard. Specifically, if you're not watching the market during the whole day and doing as a side. I'm facing lately those problems. You shouldn't be re-entering. Just enter once. You either win or lose. You have experience, so your feeling are a lot different than mine or most people here. We trust the good vibes. Thank you, Jimmy. And that's that's maybe like why you like at a certain enough point you'll have to do the stuff rather than hear me talking about them. Like, I can get you prepared with understanding the main concepts, but nobody would understand the feeling of entering a trade and watching a certain shape of candles until you do it lots of times, because it's just a feeling. Trust me, I'm not hiding stuff from you guys. Sorry, I'm following your Arabic channel. Thank you, Sarah. I'll be hopping on other Arabic channel very soon. So you did not enter still long? No, I didn't enter any kind of trade. No trades were entered here. Yes, that is true. You are so humble. How did you manage to achieve that? Thank you. I wouldn't call myself humble. I'm just a realist, to be honest. So thank you, though. I will take it as a compliment. Give me a second here, guys. Let me get comfort. All right, so we're dropping on the NY Open. Very nice, very lovely. Nothing. Uh, 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 Let me see. What do you use for alarms? Can you walk us through it at a point? Yeah, no worries. I'm not sure what alarms you mean. Are you literally meaning the alarm that I wake up with, or you mean the like the alerts? If you mean the alerts, just use the alerts that are within TradingView, right? So you'll see like on the right corner how like whenever I hover, there's like a little plus point that I can like literally press. See this one? Like whenever I hover, you got a press point, you click on it, and then you have add alert on Bitcoin USD.be at 88. Yeah, that's it. You press on it once. Okay, hi from Holland, but I live in Dubai. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for being from Holland and living in Dubai. How you doing, Action Tourist? Thank you, brother. A bit late for today, but I mean, better late than never. So thank you, Action Tourist, for showing up. I'm late. Did we take any trades? I missed. No, you're very, very lucky because nothing was taken. All right, we literally spent an hour and 25 minutes talking with the community, enjoying our day, and also like planning ahead of time. All right, so you haven't missed nothing except all of the information. I mean, nothing, no trades were missed. Let me put it that way. All right. So let's focus and see. I'll wait for the price to move higher. We are at 88 likes. All right, we need, let's see, we need 12 likes till we hit the 100 likes. Action Tourist, we need a like from you. Come on. I'm only joking, by the way, guys. You don't need to be pressured to like, please. Uh, 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 uh. Cool, thanks for alert explanation. Do you get an alarm sound on your phone this way? You can, but me personally, I just have it as a normal notification. You can choose. Let me put it that way. You can choose if it sends it to your email or phone or both. That's the first thing. And also, obviously, on your phone, you can set how the TradingView app sounds whenever it does a notification. So you can do it differently, right? So like you can have a different sound, like a very strong alarming sound whenever TradingView does a notification or sends a notification out. Uh, do you guys manage external customer wallet as a service? I'm not sure whose guys you mean. If you're referring to me, no, I will never take anybody's money. Sorry guys, I have nothing to sell you. But not only do I have nothing to sell you, if you insist on me selling you something or taking your money, I won't ever do it. If someone suddenly messages you guys and tells you, "Oh, Ahmed or Champs Crypto, give me your money," don't do it, please. I won't be taking your money. I don't need your money, please. Uh, Sorry. Are you long today? I'm neither. Amazing. Thank you, Nada Varevi. Somewhere there has to be a name and a surname. I'm not sure. Sorry. No long. Yes. Your Telegram is one of my alerts. I have a unique tone set for it, so I know when you send a message. Thank you. That puts some pressure on me, but I'll try my best. Thank you, Ahmed, for your time. Arito, bro. Arito Bass, the legend. Did you delete the high volume area at 87600? Yes, not because it doesn't exist, but because sometimes I try not to clutter or cluster my lines all at a certain area, so I clean it up, right? But it still exists. Like the volume doesn't go away. It's a historic volume. 100 likes from 11 from 100. Sorry, 11 likes from 100. We're actually at 8 likes away from 100. So we will be hitting it very, very soon if everybody just hits the like button. Sell off during NY Open. A relative sell off, if you mean, yeah. I mean, we dropped less than $1,000, but still significant. If we're reviewing it on a 5 minute time frame as we are doing, I'm glad to get the chance to be able to cover the market, guys, with you on a daily basis. Thank you, guys. I essentially like drove very carefully and went around multiple roads for me to get to the office because the roads are essentially flooded. But I mean, getting the chance to cover the market with you is very nice. So I'm hoping that we at least have made like an impact. Like I think every little live stream, even if it's an hour or 2 hours long a day, matters. Like missing one feels bad to me. I feel bad about missing a live stream. So trust me, guys, I'll stay consistent. And we'll wait and see. Okay, I'll add 10 more minutes to it. We'll try and hit our 100 like goal. And also, we'll wait and see. Maybe we can get a long at 87. That would be nice. maybe we'll take it to 88.3 to short. We'll see. So these are the plans for today. So these are just scalps. Obviously, not the best kind of trades, but a fake out of 87 would be nice. A fake out of 88.3, the high of the day is also nice. If you were to ask me, I'd prefer this one, but it would be lovely to take this one and then take the other one. I don't care, and I don't predict stuff, so I cannot tell you which one will be hit first and which one will be given first. For all I care, maybe we can go lower and never get anything offered. Go higher from now and never get anything offered. So I'm not predicting these moves. I'm merely just setting alerts and then watching the reaction and how the price hits it and what kind of order flow we are getting at this area. Do you believe in the Santa rally in crypto? No, I don't. If someone doesn't even believe in the term bull market and bear market, trust me, guys, I don't believe in nothing in crypto, at least. Right. Also, by the way, because you've mentioned it, before I forget, guys, I'm trying to not push, but just mention it slightly because I wanna add more content to you guys. So I made an Insta account, first time making a public account in my life. So I mean, follow me before I change my mind. I'll type it down. Right. So it's Ahmed on chart. That's the. Oh, I think I've messed it up. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Ahmed on chart. This is my Insta, guys, my personal Instagram, where I'll hopefully post a trade as promised. So if someone wants to trade from me, I'll post a free trade on the Telegram, on the Instagram channel. Why no TikTok? I also have TikTok, but I don't use it personally. So, you can watch the. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll hold on. Yeah, same name, also on TikTok. I don't know how to give it, guys. Here. No, I read. Otherwise, hold on. Don't comment, guys. Let me type. Yeah. Yes. All right. So, oh, tick. Just imagine the I with the O. All right. Anyways, so TikTok and Instagram both are with the same name on. So that's Ahmed on chart. My name. Uh, you've definitely made a positive impact on my training. Thank you. Very nice to hear. To be honest, can I send you reels? You can. Don't do it. Don't do it much, but you can. I mean, I won't stop you. If you want to. 100 likes. Wow. Thank you, Richmond. Thank you, G Matt Global. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for like noticing the target hit. We are at 101 likes. Legends. To be honest, like I only like I don't care about likes. Forget about the algorithm. I couldn't care less about the algorithm, but it shows me that we have a very good community that is like supportive enough to care and press the button, right? So that's how the only thing that makes me like care. Uh, Sorry, we got action tourist off topic. We keep retesting 87.2k and going above it. Price is edging my altcoin portfolio into selling or holding. Though on the other hand, I'm thinking of not risking missing the relief rally. I will tell you this. I will never tell you to buy or sell, but I can tell you that if you already lost your money, if you lost your crypto, not lost, sorry, if you lost money on your crypto and your portfolio is down from your original investment, there is no point of you selling now. That's my thesis. Like I've literally held coins. You can maybe like think that it's wrong because in retrospect, yes, it feels wrong. But I've literally held coins from like till 95% down. I still have own coins that are literally 90% down. Like lost money on them 95%. Why? Because like I have a thesis or if I enter a coin, I don't sell at a loss. Okay, let me that's Bitcoin. That's not Bitcoin. Sorry guys, I'm planning to take a long here, so a short. Sorry. Uh, uh, uh. Also managing two mouses and two screens, so okay, seems bullish. I'm now following you on TikTok. Thank you. I mean, sorry guys, I'm just I mean, I'll enter when I mean, it's good enough to enter, so I will do it. All right. Stop loss would be at the high, and the target would be lower. Would be at at 87. Right. Very close. Scalp for fun. I forgot. Yeah. Let me see the high on weeks because it differs. Let me watch it on the 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame. Yes. So not the best entry, but yeah, 88, 680. All right. Scalp, guys. By the way, I'll open the 1 minute time frame. It's just a pure scalp. 88, 640. So I was just 11% off, very minimal amount. All right. And the profit will be let's watch the trade and then I'll comment. I'll read the comments, guys. Let me check the order flow. Obviously, it's not important to check the order flow because it's very lower time frame stuff. All right. So essentially, I just took the high, went lower, took the high. And if we go lower, that would be nice. If we don't, then that would be not nice. But I mean, you can't. That's a scalp trade. I'm just doing it for fun. All right. Let's go lower. Ahmed time to already. I did, but at a scalp. Even when lost, I'm honestly already largely too late for should have been selling down. I mean, I will be losing in front of you. No. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Uh, are they going to do a fake out pump and dump 3 days in a row? I mean, who's they? What indicator are you using in your trading view the blue line? Blue lines it's not an indicator. It is a tool, guys. Everything that you see here is not an indicator. All right. Let's wait and see. Or faking the lows, faking the highs. Nice, we'll see. We'll wait. It can push higher. Like if it pushes higher, then that's fine. I just wanna take it and then I'd love for it to do this. That would be amazing. But I mean, I can't ask. They market makers. Who's the market makers? I'm sorry to like investigate your questions. I'm just saying, truly, like who are they? What's the TP, by the way? It is a scalp, so I don't care much, guys. If I lose money, I'd rather take all money at 87 or lose money at the stop loss. So I can tell you the stop loss. I'll happily tell you the stop loss. But the TP, I don't care much. Like I care, but I mean 87. They are bankers. Who? Like why? Or who's bankers? Like look it up. No, you can tell me. I mean, if someone is answering a question, I'm presuming that they also know how to explain it. Yeah, I can look it up. I can look up everything. Wall Street guys. I mean, I mean, I'm asking this way because like it's very important for everybody that has information to know where they got the information from and how convinced they are with the information. Like I can obviously like I can have a belief, and whenever someone is asking about it, I tell them to look it up. Stop loss at which price? I just took the trade, so went away. At the wick. Me personally, just if someone wants to exactly, guys. Obviously you can always like go back in the live stream, guys, to watch. I mean, let's see. Market makers provide liquidity in the market on the exchanges. They often running the price up and down to liquidity choices in the markets. I mean, do you believe in the market is manipulated? Not really. As long as you're entering entering well, then you're fine. It's more of a conspiracy theory. Exactly. Yeah. Nice fake up. I made. If it goes lower, it's very nice. Let's see. Obviously, I would have loved to have entered higher, but I mean, Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, not the worst entry. Like, I would have loved it for it to be $100 higher, bro. I'm just doing it as a scalp. Like, I would love for this to go lower, and then here, if if it looks bad, we retrace all the way lower. I know this, but if it looks higher, looks good, we'll log here and have both held and see which one goes like lives for longer. Hey champs, how you doing, Vikrant? Thank you for showing up. Long time no see. Assuming you are the Vikrant that I know with a different profile image. If you're not, then how are you anyways? Where do you intend to TP for the scalp? At 87. At the recent lows, probably. Already? No, not the recent lows. Because this is a scalp, guys. If you have entered too much money to lose, take profits even already for that matter. But for me, just because I couldn't care less, it's a very small scalp where I'm literally watching on a 1 to 5 minute time frame. I'll probably just be greedy by only taking once, which is at 87. It's really all about liquidity. People think market makers are pulling strings, but it's just money flowing around. The market simply follows where it's exactly like you can know stuff, you can use stuff, but don't only use it if it's realistic. Don't be on the theory like the conspiracy theories of as our brother Mason said. Can you please check long ETH 930? I cannot say or tell you why or how. If you have a reason, then that's fine. 5% till now. Thank you. I mean, amazing, but don't overlove me, guys, because as I told you, for me, I don't consider this trade big, and also I don't consider it a winning one. I can close it now and act as if I made money, but it's just a scalp. Yeah, bro, I was promised moderator 3 weeks ago. I mean, you're not showing up, brother. I'm just joking, but I mean, I'll give it to you, but if I promised you, even if I didn't, so that's fine, to be honest, guys. I don't, but thank you for showing up. Also, already took profit 7 enough for me. Thank you. So for example, this trade you just opened, if you were to take it seriously and try to catch a lower fake out close to 85, what area should you sell your scalp and start long? Right. I'll tell you this, brother. On Bitcoin here, I have it isolated, separated, top right corner. I know that I've mentioned it 100 times, but just to reiterate, top right corner, isolated, separated, right? So if I were to open a long, that wouldn't make me close my short, right? But hopefully that answers a part of your question. I'm not sure. Love your trading advice, but saying market makers do not exist is kind of silly. Will agree to disagree. That's fine. I didn't say market makers don't exist. I only questioned the comment and how market makers are like literally are literally being treated as if like they are like the arch and not arch enemy, like the conspiracy, not like a what's they call the Illuminati, yeah. So that's the thing. I'm not saying they don't exist realistic. They do exist. It's a fact. It's not a market make because the name makes beginners feel as if they are like controlling the market, like market maker. Oh, they are the movers. No, market makers are just here to fill the inefficiency and fill the orders, guys. It's not market makers don't move the price and make money by but they're the ones that only make money in the market. That's what I mean. It's not a conspiracy theory that you go after high leverage. Exactly, but this is not my point. I entered the short but on ETH. Very smart. As I only can trade one way already on Bitcoin. What would be the logic for TP ETH? Just follow what Bitcoin does. Went to Japan trip. Now back to gloomy life of trades. How are you doing? The community seems bigger now. Happy for it. Thank you, Vikrant. Hope your Japan trip was amazing. I mean, I'm hoping to go there somewhere. No, I lied, to be honest. I don't like Japan, but maybe somewhere else. Not because I hate Japanese people, but uh, uh, not sure. Like I've spoken without thinking too much. Anyways, I love Japan. Don't get me wrong, but not to visit. Let me charge my phone. All right, we'll stick for longer. Once the trade goes a bit lower, and then I'll go live on the Arabic live stream. Uh, 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 uh. Come to Indonesia. I mean, Indonesia is nice, yeah. Uh, we'll wait and see. Entered at the 88,150. Guys, don't worry about market makers. Worry more about risk management. Exactly. Like, if someone lost some, like, if someone is a beginner and tells me, "Oh, I'm only losing because market makers made me get stopped out," you got more going wrong than the market makers. Trust me. So we'll wait and see. Obviously, we cannot demand the price to go lower. We already had seen the retracement. We already had seen the NY open fake out the highs, right? So it has done what we wanted it to do, but we'll wait and see. Guys, yeah, I mean, it's the normal fees. Like, yeah, stop loss are orders too, my friend. That's why market pumps and dumps. Yes, I didn't say that they weren't. Guys, there's like a fallacy of like mentioning a true statement, an unrelated true statement, and using it as a reason to like or way to win an argument. Like stop losses are orders too, my friend. That's true, but no, I never said they weren't. This is I literally say it once a day. I say, oh, it goes lower because of that. It goes higher. Like go back an hour, you'll watch me literally explain the idea of like how price moves with stop losses. Indonesia seems better for summer days. It is a beautiful country, though. I have few friends here. That's Vikrant talking. Yeah, Indonesia is nice. A bit humid, but very very amazing to be honest. Definitely a place to go, and it's a part of the plans. Do you? Sorry. Yeah. Do you will you take some profits if Bitcoin goes? Maybe take a long if it go. Yeah, everything is possible, guys. But obviously, you have to remember that this isn't like a very. Just because we had faked out the lows, it's also very possible that we go above 88.2, hold it, and then do this again. Like, we already faked out a low. Some of these people couldn't follow a simple line being open yesterday. I wouldn't worry about it. Thank you, Andromeda. Took 7% off. Thank you. Can we also? You can do whatever, but to be honest, I haven't like looked at it like at ETH now, so I cannot tell you unfortunately. Uh, we'll see. Mm. Thank you, guys. I was talking to you. I was talking to the other dude with the manipulation claim. That's fine. Uh, Tun, 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 tun. Are we in short still? Close the short. I will take the rest of the day off. Amazing, nice, smart. I mean, good willpower. Let's see how many likes we are at, guys, before ending the live stream up. Right, 106 likes. Amazing. Very proud of you guys. To be honest, thank you guys for being too nice and also for making me like consistently constantly stick for much longer than intended because I truly enjoy the community feel and also how nice and how smart your questions are, like whether they are too advanced or too simple, too beginner friendly. I couldn't care less because I'm truly enjoying getting asked questions. Not only do we take trades, but also loving the fact that we also get to talk about education. Anyways, guys, if someone wants to support me, you have to do nothing. Not sure, maybe nothing to sell you here, but we can also the only way of support maybe just using weeks the weeks link. If you want to move to weeks, then using the link, using the champs referral code would give you the offer, which is the deposit offer here, a deposit bonus, and it's very nice to support the channel. Anyways, if you don't want to, that's fine. Weeks is the place where I also like take all of my trades, and I even filmed a full weeks tutorial for those who are beginners. What are your thoughts? Again, I don't do this. Go champ, go champ from Sweden. Thank you, brother or sister from Sweden. Lovely, getting a community that's from all over the world, literally. So thank you guys all for being too nice, too lovely, too amazing. And I'll try to either make a little quick video, or if I don't, then obviously you'll catch me tomorrow because I go live every single day. So just make sure that you're following me also on the free Telegram channel in case I want to update you guys with something. Then you have the free Telegram channel to go for, and weeks if you want to start trading where I trade at. Right, so we're good. The more you'll stream from the Moon Show, exactly, but maybe I'll go crazy and also live stream on Champs Crypto. So be ready, guys. Have the notifications bell set on the channel because you'll obviously I'll either do more or do the minimum, or do the normal amount, which is more than the minimum to pass. All right, so don't worry. What time will be the live on the Moon? Will be exactly right now it's 7 p.m. my time. So exactly this time or 15 minutes prior to this time, that will be the beginning of the live. All right. So if Crypto Widge, I think, lives in UK, if I'm not mistaken, just look at the current clock right now. I understand that it will either start right now at like this full time, or 15 minutes prior to this. I think I've got the idea crossed. No need to say it again. Anyway, so if we happen to go lower, 87 is the place. If we happen to go higher, get the stop losses hit or have them set. Don't be losing money on a scalp, guys. Don't be losing everything you own on a scalp. Be ready, be cautious. I hope I'll catch you guys tomorrow, or maybe I'll try and film a quick video on my phone. All right, I'll try. But thank you guys. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for having or being too nice and kind to me. And I'll see you. I'll catch you